Destiny, Kenneth Bunnell II. He's a guy on the internet. Destiny needs no introduction, but I'll give him one anyway. Destiny's a live streamer, real name Stephen Bunnell. I don't know if the Kenneth, what all that extra shit is actually his name. I just read it or heard it one time, and someone was trying to say his whole name like that to fuck with him, and I thought it just tickled me pink. So I kept doing it. But Destiny is a internet polemic. Who the fuck knows? He's a guy that gets on the internet and makes people upsetty spaghetti. And he's kind of unique in that he manages to piss off almost every single subsection of the internet on their own terms, which I think is one of the most unique things about him that he doesn't get specific credit for. Not like, oh, he's not getting his flowers. Just I think that people don't understand that's what kind of like is his calling card, is that he learns about you before he starts talking shit. So like it hurts more. He does his research, I guess. So we just came full circle to the one thing that DGG really, really likes about him. Destiny is also a gooner. Okay. Destiny is a gooner. He likes to bust fat nuts. And I already covered this a week ago. And that story came out. And a week ago, I made a prediction that Destiny has actually fucked way more people in his immediate circle than people are giving it credit for, okay? And we're going to get into a Tyler conspiracy, all right? That may turn into a tier list rating chart at some point. But basically, to explain this in shorthand, Destiny is one of the oldest figures in streaming, one of the longest lasting. He has survived every controversy. Sometimes multiple times he has survived the exact same controversy when basically his profile gets hard enough that people start bringing up his old shit to new people. He's tenacious as fuck. He has kind of semi-destroyed or at least halted and severely damaged the careers of major internet personalities. Major fucking internet personalities. JonTron specifically, and now new ones. And along with that, he has made millions upon millions of dollars, okay? He started as a Nebraska based carpet cleaner, right? Not even his own job. He just cleaned carpets. He fucking knocked up some chick and had a kid, I believe, out of wedlock. I don't know or care about the deepest parts of the Destiny lore. But basically, he came from about as working class scrub as it gets. I mean, it can be, you can have more credentials, but there's few people that I've known growing up, and myself included, that are going to hear like, what happened? Like, well, he tried to go to college. He dropped out because he knocked up some chick and he needed to take care of his kids. So he started cleaning carpets and then playing video games. And then he made it big in video games somehow. That's a completely reasonable story. I tell you what. So basically what happened is he went from fucking next to nothing to one of the most notorious figures online, and he did not become notorious overnight. He really was edgy the entire time. So if you look back in the Destiny timeline, it's just him with a skinnier head and like a goofier somehow look overall to him, saying the exact same shit he does now, maybe just a little bit more early 20s coded. He is one of the few people that really survived the transition from Web 1.0 micro celebrity to Web, whatever we're in now, like 3, I guess, Web 3 internet personality with all of the baggage. And he did it by doing this one trick. Destiny Steve, it's Kennedy Bunnell, is a millionaire who the internet can't get rid of. Internet lefties, righties, centrists, and everyone hate him because of this one simple trick. And it's not fucking caring and being rich. That's it. You missed your shot. We're going to get into more stuff, but you missed your shot. If you wanted to end Steven Destiny, I can't stop saying it. It's in my head. If you wanted to end Destiny's fucking career, you are 10 years too late. I'm going to get into this, but understand you're 10 years too late, at least, if not more, because he is on the other side of everything. He is already done. Like he is, you know, when Donald Trump said, I could walk out into Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and they'd throw me a parade. I could do it right now. They love me that much. That is Steve with the fucking internet. That's how Destiny is with the fucking internet. Not the entirety of it, but enough of it. A little bit more. I am taking a hint. I'm taking a fucking. I'm taking a tool, a trick out of the toolbox of a legend right now, and I'm just teasing you a little bit before we get to the meat of the issue. Basically, if you don't understand this, you get too big to fail. That's just 100% possible. We've seen it throughout the entirety of the last year, and people are still shocked when it happens. Like, remember when Boogie 2988 was like, he's done. Boogie 2988 is cooked. The latest Boogie 298 drama is crazy. Faked cancer diagnosis, which Destiny was there for, nothing else. Robbing his fans for the third time. What will Boogie do next? He can't come back. And it's like, dude, we just had a fucking pregnancy scare with Chris Chan. Motherfucker. Like, people don't go away because all you have to do is not care and not have your money be able to be snatched up by people being ass mad at you. That's all you have to do to get big on the internet. That's it. There's nothing else. You don't have to be talented. You don't have to be skilled. You don't have to have good equipment. You don't have to have a fucking personality. You just have to not give a fuck and make it so that your money can't be touched by people being ass mad. And you're good. And if you have a fuckload of money, you're good. Because money goes so much further than ass mad. It's fucking bonkers. Because as ass mad as you've ever been at somebody, and you get like 30 of your friends together, ooh, I fucking hate this guy. 30,000 people sitting together trying to form a psychic link to fucking give somebody a heart attack. All mad cannot beat that guy giving one guy $20. Hey man, I'll give you $20 to do like a dumb thing. Hey, here's $17,000. Like a dollar goes further than that because it's actual power. It's actual leverage, which is a thing I think people on the internet don't understand. You can't get embarrassed unless you care, unless you want to. Sam Hyde has one of the most successful fucking reality TV shows that have ever existed. You may or may not have heard of it. And if you hate Sam Hyde, that's fine. You're like, oh, Sam Hyde got canceled. His life is over. Even I thought that for a while because, you know, they took $1 Million Extreme off of Cartoon Network. No, he just made Fish Tank Live. It's on its second season. They make psychotic amounts of money. His fans fucking love it. And now he's actually breaking mainstream again because people are so engrossed by the content. It's just that fucking good because it's legitimately like, you know, the internet version of Big Brother. It's just completely amped up to 10. And that's it. You canceling people that just don't feel like it is impossible. It's impossible. You can't do it. And it's never going to happen. It's never going to fucking happen. You're not going to get rid of people. Fuck it, unless their entire thing is based on a whole lie. Literally, and then like they actually vanish because they weren't there in the first place. And even that's a stretch. You know, unless they care enough to leave and they don't want to take it to the next level and go like, fuck it, I don't give a shit. I'll be Boogie and fucking draw something on my face. I can't be fucking Johnny Somali in Japan anymore. I'm going to go to fucking Korea. If you have the balls to go, yeah, fuck it, I don't give a shit, and then move on to the next segment, you're immortal. You are fucking immortal on the internet. You just they can't fucking get rid of you, okay? I don't know if this is advice or admonition, but I've just accepted it because it's one of these things that I keep seeing relative to like drama and commentary and people talking about this stuff where they're like, wow, like, you know, this wasn't good enough or that wasn't great enough to like ruin this person's career. Like you could have really done it. I'm like, how often does it happen? Do you know what I mean? It usually has to be somebody that either can face literal legal consequences for it. And even sometimes that, like Martin Shkreli is out of jail and doing Martin Shkreli shit again. He's just back. The Wolf of Wall Street guy is back. Donald Trump got convicted and then they went fucking nah. They just said, and then he's fucking back. He's just fucking back, dude. If you just stop fucking caring, if you just don't give a fuck, then you win. There's nothing they could, the whole I'm going to shame you is predicated on the possibility that you can get shamed. And the one thing people love is a person that just doesn't give a fuck. He's just a cunt. He's like a guy that wins against all odds. If you dump everything on somebody and then they pull through against all odds, everyone likes that guy, even though he's remember Nikocado Avocado? You know how like there's endless examples? Nikocado Avocado is fucking burned. He's screwed. He's done. He can never come back from this. He's a loser. He's fat. He's this. He just lost weight and every fucking thing he's ever done, whoop, washed away. All he had to do was lose like 250 pounds. The motherfucker went to Weight Watchers and it was a bigger career move than most people graduating from a fucking doctorate program in medicine. Like, understand, your fucking being ass mad on the internet doesn't do shit but make people money. You're other motherfuckers, not you, unless you're the guy with the fucking camera on it. And this is the case. We're in it now, okay? Destiny is too big to fail. He doesn't give a fuck. I got to admit, I don't know. I don't think fucking Vosh is going to fail. I think Vosh is going to fucking pass through and continue being toxic and bad for every movement that he's in. But he's talking to a lot of people I have a middling to low amount of respect for, and then also Aaron Reed, Kyle Kalinske, and some other fucking dildos. But like, he's fucking back on the goddamn horse. You know what I mean? Because fucking looking at lolly porn's not illegal in America, and the police have other things to do. What with all the murder and drug dealing and crime, but they don't get paid for that shit. It's just, you can't get fucking embarrassed. You can't get kicked offline if you can keep your money away from people's being ass mad at you and you just don't give a fuck. And that's where we get to with fucking Kenneth. Kenny D. Kenny D on the fucking on the ivories. Destiny sucked off Nick Fuentes, from what I understand. I don't care if it's true. I just am gonna pretend it is because it's fucking hilarious. It might be, it might not be. I just can't fucking believe it happened. I just want to believe it. It's internet lore. I get to, okay? And don't any of you come at me with your fucking... There's so many people that just believe shit about like Chris Chan and stuff. They're like, oh yeah, Chris Chan definitely did all that stuff with his mom. Have you ever looked into it? No. Where did the call come from? Oh, from a routine A-logger who's everyone knows not to trust, and the one thing we've ever believed her in was this phone call that she fucking set up and recorded, and the cops didn't even think it was good enough to arrest him and put him in jail. But we're going to run with that forever. Like, okay, shut the fuck up. Know your place. Sometimes the story's better than the truth. And this one actually might be true. Everybody's doing literally what I said to do a week ago, which is, I wonder if you looked when Destiny was talking about all these dick sucking tweets, and when like his wife was like whatever, and like they're cheating and all this stuff. I wonder if you matched all those up, if you'd find out that Destiny was fucking Nick Fuentes. I wonder if you like started looking at these, you could put these together, and people have. So like the day where Destiny's like, yeah, man, I just gave some guy a head in these DMs that got leaked. I was fucking blowing the shit out of this guy. He's mind blowing. He blew my mind. He fucking was like a little fucking baby, a lamb in my hand. Whatever the fuck. It's literally the same day. He's tasted the same day. He's like, giggle fucking around with Nick Fuentes. And everyone's like, why did you hang out with him? And there's like this little like, oh, you know, it's really respectable that you reached across, not an aisle, but like you kind of left the room where the aisle's in, and then like pulled a dumpster away from the wall, and then underneath the carcasses of the dead rats, you picked up the guy you found there and then took him home and sucked his cock. Like, people are saying like, yeah, it's cool that he reached out. And I was always just like, I don't know, it feels like there's something else there. I don't know what it is, but it just feels suspicious. It's weird. That's it. That story doesn't make any fucking sense. You know what does make sense? Destiny wanted to fucking blow a Nazi. Destiny, they said, Nick Suika, fucking Nick Fuentes is secretly gay. Nick Fuentes is a secret homo. And he goes, man, maybe it's not that secret. He got debate broed. He got debate blowed. Oh my God. Destiny's got a good head on his shoulders. That's why his fans like him. But yeah, it's that he fucking he blew the back out of fucking Lauren Southern. Like he's got at least fucking 30% of the internet dark web in his fucking in his little black book. We're gonna find out that he's fucking tagged off a piece of Dankula and Sargon of Akkad here very soon. Like we're gonna find out that fucking Medicare's been dying for 10 years because Destiny gave him fucking cervical cancer from fucking Hep C and rearranging them guts. Like, dude, it's fucking psychotic. And I want to get into something. I feel like now is the time. And I'm going to explain something to you guys. And I want this to spread like wildfire because it is and should be embarrassing. Is it slut shaming? Sort of, kind of. Do I care? No. I have had in my mind for a year now, when I had like fucking 500 subs total, like a year ago. Well, it's December now, so like 1,000. I had this thing in my mind because I actually started paying attention to Destiny like then because I started streaming like, okay, I'll watch these other streamers so I at least know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't want to go in half-cocked. And I noticed that Destiny fucks everybody that's in his periphery, and he talks about it with the girls. But he's bi, and he's very clearly a bisexual. And there's a lot of friendly interactions with him and other people that are way too like loosey-goosey for your average dude. I'm not saying that he's like, oh, he's a big flaming homo and he's blah, blah, blah. No. I think he's just a little grabby. And if you notice that there's a lot of Destiny blowouts between him and people that he's hung out with in person that feel like they're really like lovers' quarrels between two people that have fucked. What if, and I'm just going to lean in here real quick and talk to you guys on camera one. What if he fucked them? What if Destiny has been fucking all of the people that visit him at his apartment? What if Destiny has fucked half of the fucking streaming community and the orbiters are orbiting his balls? Dude, I came up with a thing in my mind, right? And this is right around February. I came up with the term after I noticed this because I started thinking about it. I was watching these blowouts. And it's like, yeah, he's getting this fucking horrible like drama blowout with this person. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. It's like a professional thing. It's like, well, yeah, they're both streamers and they have like political differences and stuff, but he also fucked this individual. And then another way, he also fucked this individual. He also fucked. And I call it, because out of respect for his favorite color, blue chip. They're blue chip streamers, okay? And blue chip creators. I think that there is a thing, the blue chip creator sphere. There's a fucking community of Destiny X's around the world of people that he's fucking balled out. Like, did he really just go to Israel and stay in a fucking hotel with fucking Lonerbox for a little while? I don't know. They're a little giggly, having a fun time. Let's play with the elevator. Right? Who knows? So, like, my whole thing, I play this game in my head, and at this point, because there's just constant leaks of him fucking the most unlikely suspects, but like the most suspicious ones, I call it blue chips. Is that Destiny Orbiter a blue chip? Are they a blue chip creator? Are they a blue chip streamer? I.e., have they gotten bricked up by old fucking D-Dog? Has D-Dog fucking cracked one off in or around them? And I think the list is actually fucking astronomical, because I was like, it would be crazy to fuck 3 people you know professionally. Like 3 alone would be mind-blowing. You know what I mean? Like if you had a normal job, that's kind of pushing it in like the bar industry. Like to fuck 3 other people in bars. Like after that, you got a reputation that's like pretty notorious, and you didn't stop at 3, you popped off. And that's the most like people fuck is inside the industry is like bars and hospitality. It just kind of fucking goes with that, right? restaurants, kitchens, and shit. 3 is high. 10 would be astronomical. And I feel like the destiny numbers are maybe into the 20s at this point because the guy likes to fucking fuck. He has the opportunity and he's got his little fucking P. Diddy palace in the sky. You just come down to Miami. You get fucking, you get fucking split up by destiny and then you get to talk to DGG. You know what I mean? You get to come on the program, pop in, hang out. What if, like, and this, I still think about this. They're fucking, whatever. The other streamers can make fun of me, but like, when I saw this happen, I was like, I think this is true because I did the Demon Mama thing, right? Whatever. When he covered it, he just started talking about my looks and like famous hot guys that I looked like. And I was just thinking, is this motherfucker doing the P. Diddy Meek Mill to me? Is he like, I don't know, maybe, we'll see what his politics are and what his profile is, man. Yeah. Like, I know what it's like to be hit on. That was the entire point of that. And to get scoped out. It's not just like you look like a guy. That's like, I think this dude maybe wants to fuck me, or at least like, he'll keep it in mind. You know what I'm saying? Blue chip streamers. How many are there? The fucking blue chip fucking tier list of defo, sus, and maybe, and fuck no would be the god tier list for anybody that knows DGG. I'm just saying it's going to be good fucking content to speculate on Destiny's many lovers. And I don't give a fuck. If he wants to be butthurt about it, he can be, but he turned it into fucking content if he can get another fucking milli out of it. So I think it's fucking funny as shit. I think it's funny as fuck, dude. People, I think that he maybe fucking, I think he might have fucking popped that shit. I'm going to say Vosh, 65-70. I'm going to say 65-70 on Vosh. I'm going to say Hassan, maybe 75-80. I think Destiny might have blue chipped Hassan, which is how I want it to be. If this spreads, I will be tickled pink. People could try to shame me for it. I don't give a fuck. If I start hearing other people saying like, oh, did that person get blue chipped? And no, that means that like they were a Destiny orbiter and then they got booty smashed. I fucking die, dude. I would love it. I would consider my contributions to the fucking internet complete. But oh my God, when I start fucking thinking about it, because like I'm like looking at the way he fucking hung out with Fuentes, and everyone's like, yeah, you seemed really buddy with him, and everyone's like, well, he's just being too nice to a Nazi. I'm like, I don't know, I think he seems like really buddy with him. Like they're giggling. Like you don't just giggle with people. You know what I mean? like there's a giggle, and then there's like like they're doing like you know what I mean? Like they start feeling that tickle on their neck when they're talking to each other. That's the glow. They got the glow, and I've seen him. You got to check out the old videos. Look at him hanging out with fucking Hassan back in the day. And Hassan, oh yeah, man, they said they don't want me to take a picture if you're not in it. And, I said I would only take a picture if you were in it. And he's like, oh, that's very sweet of you. What if, bro, DGG, Diddler GG would be the most fire fucking revelation of all time. Like, bro, he did one Freaknik and spread it out literally over multiple times. When that motherfucker's not streaming for 10 hours straight, playing his piano and cracking Vivans and reading, he's just fucking I remember like it was like a year ago or something, they were talking about like when he was doing the divorce shit and like doing the post-divorce cope, whatever the fuck. And he was talking about basically like, yeah, this person, that person, don't hit me up. And like, you want to come here? You want to come there? Like, you want to fly out? Like, hey, could we meet and fly out? Like, how many of those? Maybe it was some OnlyFans girls. Okay, fair. Or guys, whoever. I don't, there's no shame to that. But like, what if it's other streamers? What if the DGG February event was like, okay, I'm going to go hang out. But it's really like he's like, he's sniffing the air. He's trying to figure out what's up. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. This is the funniest shit. I don't give a fuck. We're done. The election's over. Okay? It's time to make fun of people again. It's time to talk shit about personalities. And I just cannot get over how fucking funny this is. So you guys like Destiny? I mean, I don't know. What do you mean by like? I don't know him as a person. I think personally he's pretty fucking awful. You know what I mean? But like being performatively mad at Destiny is a waste of time. It's a waste of your time and your effort. All you can do by being mad at Destiny is either make a mistake that's big enough that Destiny can like turn it into content, or get your streamer that makes you feel good about how mad you are at Destiny like an extra few bucks. And if you're down with that, you're down. But it is just such a waste of emotion. You can't get pissed off enough at Destiny to make him go away. I can't get pissed off enough at Hassan or Vosh to make them go away. And I have a bigger fucking platform than most of you chatters. It's not that huge. But you know what I mean? Like, Viper, whatever his name is, Viper AU. Viper AU can't even get rid of fucking Chud Logic. You know what I mean? Like, he can't even get rid of fucking low-level commentary people. And that's the most dangerous that you can be, is a higher-level YouTube person against these little guys. There's always another platform. There's always more people. You have to commit fucking crimes and go to jail. And even then, nothing's guaranteed. People just come back. I think that, like, if you want to be pissed and if you want to do, like, purity testing and all that shit, that is your fucking right. But, like, it is such a waste of time. And I'm just having... it is so much more fun and probably worse for Destiny's day. I don't know. Maybe even if it is at all, for me to joke about blue chip streamers and him fucking all of his friends in exchange. You got them pay for play contracts, you know, exchange for airtime. It's funnier for me to do that and more entertaining than for me to be performatively ass mad about his opinions on Israel for the 100th fucking day in a row. Not even 100th. What do we have? Fucking 400 days? Whatever. How long has it been? 400 days. 400 days of being performatively pissed. You know what I mean? At Destiny to accomplish what? His fans are there because they want to hear that. You're never going to say anything that changes his mind. And I don't even think normies fucking care. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these people are like, oh, he's a fucking bad guy. He did this, he did that. He was a naughty boy. Very bad, he did it. I saw him, he did a thing. It was really gross. It was like 10 years ago, but it was disgusting. He should be off the internet. If there were decent people in the world, he would be off the internet. Like, dude, if there were decent people in the world, we wouldn't have live streaming. Like, what are we all talking about? What is this? This is also fucking driving me fucking nuts, is this idea that any of you are decent, some, like, none-grade, high-moral character individual. If you're a chatter or a viewer of YouTube politics content, I'm just going to say right now, you're probably a bit of a piece of shit. I don't give a fuck what your standpoints are. From the most far-left Nazi to the most far-right Nazi to the most I'm above it all centrist fucking jerking off and tasting your own brand every goddamn day. We're all like, it's just a bunch of pieces of shit that will fucking mold and mutilate stories and make mistakes and never fucking apologize and do all this dumb shit and then get in people's comments and fucking try to hunt them down in real life. Like, dude, I got so many, I'm in the fucking conflict with that other goddamn community. And I'm constantly people are sharing, like, do you know that they keep talking about, like, sending somebody to your house? I'm like, well, if they do, they're going to end up dressed like a deer in a fucking Kentucky public park. So good for them. It's just, there is no good guy. There is no right take. There is no moral high ground. You're all fucking in the swill with us. We're just the hardest clump of shit in the piss water swirling down the drain of fucking internet politics content. And I think it's time for people to stop being so fucking miserable about this shit all the time. I was looking at the fucking our YouTube drama. I was trying to talk to other people and get their fucking opinions on this shit this weekend. Our YouTube drama is a, like, we talk about internet drama subreddit, right? But it's got these like psychotic fucking, like we're trying to take internet drama back for the people on the left type fucking headlines and stuff. So it's like Nicholas Diorio comes out in favor of eugenics. Talking about like Chris Chan shouldn't have a kid. I don't know if that's eugenics or not, but whatever the fuck genetics Chris Chan specifically as the individual have should not be passed down to any. Chris Chan not having a child is one of the most reasonable fucking takes ever. Unironically, if I could get a hold of Chris Chan, I would be like, would you do a charity stream to buy you a vasectomy for the betterment of mankind? Like, I didn't even know you could get laid, but I guess we shouldn't trust your forced abstinence by anyone with a functional uterus probably being repelled by you. That's fine, but like it's this shit. Everyone's trying to politicize shit. That our YouTube drama should be glub shitto. They should be fucking literally existing for Falgi talking about that goddamn My Little Pony pedo, calling his mom into a debate for as a tag team, and instead I got this continuous like, all right, we're gonna continue the fucking Destiny H3 Hassan fight in the comments, and it's psychotic. Like, people are paying money, which is always the paying money, buying the gifts and getting like downvoted and upvoted and stuff, and it's just this like, it's scorekeeping for nothing like that. Like, Reddit's out there like, okay, I guess I get $5 every time somebody makes this post. I'm gonna spread that out because people are buying fucking Reddit gifts to send to people because they were so stunning, so brave in a fucking Reddit comment section. And like, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. Based. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Enjoy it. But just stop pretending that any of you are better than anyone else. Okay? Cut it out. You're never going to convince anybody. And everyone's making the same missteps. Everyone is making the same missteps again and again and again. Okay? Particularly in the politics subsection of being uncharitable, massaging facts, pretending they didn't hear excuses, all of this shit again and again and again and again. That's not to say that those things aren't forgivable or anything. They are. But like, take a breath. Step back and chuckle a little bit. Like, if you found that you've been on the internet and you're only laughing when people do like like bully shit, like bully. Wow. Guess that's what happens when you don't have a sex. Like, okay. Like, if you're watching a lot of actual Jake stuff and like you're cracking up laughing at the fucking 800th stream of him making fun of a alcoholic that literally can't even stay awake for more than 10 minutes at a time, maybe you're not better than the Nazis you hate. Maybe the same thing that drives them drives you. You can't quite get over the fact that it's a racial thing between you or an LGBT thing, but you're the same piece of shit. They just happen to have the guns. Get over that. Okay. Stop it. You're just going to give yourselves fucking ulcers. Just fucking get the fuck over it. Oh my God. Make fun of fucking blue chip streamers. Oh man. Was that Beckett? Did I see Beckett in here? Beckett, all politics viewers are ontologically evil. The only pure content is drama. I hate that you're like, it feels more and more correct. I've said this before. A drama streamer, they'll hear you out. A drama I've not seen, with few exceptions. I would say most of them, unless like you have a prior relationship with them, I haven't seen a lot of drama streamers do the very typical politics thing of, oh, well, you're an ex, therefore you're going to believe all of these things, say all of these things, with the notable exception of shit like you're this kind of sex pervert or criminal. But like, if you go into the political circle, people will just be like, oh, so you got a Rolodex full of things that you have to be before you get to comment in that section. Like, oh, sorry, honey. I'm going to let that slip in one ear and out the other. I don't know if you know this, but you did not check box 1829 on form 337B alpha 10. That is disavowal of fascism in Norway circa 1936. You're a little fuck. Well, actually, you should do that. I was throwing things together and accidentally plinkoed myself into Nazi apologia. as is typical for me. But yeah, like that's the thing that goes on. It's not as common in drama. That's not to say that drama people are perfect or they're not like assholes or bigots or pieces of shit. It's just when you don't do that, you give a pretense of, it's not even a pretense. You just are being reasonable, which makes people like you more. And that's kind of based. Oh my God. I've been on both sides. Drama is way more chill. Politics was so vicious. Dude, politics is fucking monstrous. I think that's the kind of one of the issues here. Shout out the op block. Especially shout out Fauci. I'm not going to be covering this on stream because it's too long and too gross. But if you guys are drama fiends and you like fucking small ball, psycho fuck, small community drama, you've got to check out the op block investigation / interrogation of this fucking My Little Pony live streamer or creator or whatever the fuck. I don't even give a fuck. I don't care about the detail. I don't care. Okay, I'll just explain this. Opblock, it's a small little crew of drama people. You should follow them. They're pretty well connected to a lot of bigger names in drama. So like, if you want to kind of like get a behind the scenes look at stuff, they're kind of good because they do. There's a bunch of researchers basically. It's a little podcast full of fucking, or a little live stream full of a bunch of researchers. But Fauci is one of them who I make fun of all the time because he's bad at singing, even though he's good at singing, but he's really bad at it. Fauci put together something. I don't know what the background is on it. You should watch their shit. I tuned in for like an hour of it and was just shocked. But basically, the minor spoiler / the big dangling carrot for you to go check this out. It's the OPP block. Is they fucking got this My Little Pony person running, like, if you guys are familiar with the Demon Mama drama, same thing. The same issue I brought up with that, which is you can't have pornography and adult content in a server that not just is open to children, but also says it's a safe space for children and like, we want children here for shit. Right? Also, it's like little kids' cartoons. So it's a bad mix. So they had a server and they're all like libertarians or whatever the fuck. And motherfucker, they got the guy, I guess, that runs it, the creator. He's a fucking nobody. But goddamn, the interaction is 10 out of 10. Dude, it's a Coen Brothers fucking, like, a sequence from a Coen Brothers film. Okay? I'm hyping you up, but I can't spoil it because it's good enough that it can't be spoiled. There's no twist. There's no moment that takes you off the track and puts you back. You're not going to be stunned by the revelation. You're going to be stunned that it doesn't fucking end. You're going to be like, how the fuck is there another hour in this? To wrap this up, is that I think this is the fuck up that H3H3 made, but I don't think that like Ethan has the cognitive awareness to do this. Ethan Klein is a drama streamer and commentary streamer. Okay, subsegment. That's it. Okay, that's how he started. He was a commentary react streamer back when he was in Israel. I've been watching Ethan shit for fucking like a decade or so. Like I watched all the backlog stuff when it was actually H3H3, Vape Nation. Ethan Bradbury, you know what I mean? All the throwbacks, that whole thing. Oh, Ela, let's put on our cringe, you know. Literally the Obama era. I have been watching them since Michelle Obama was fucking saying, "Hey, Ethan, Ela, great job," or whatever it is, and she was still the fucking first lady. That's how long I've been watching. Goddamn, that's actually kind of fucked. That's how long I've been watching H3H3. Been a minute. Been a minute, because it was pretty low, whatever. But it's a commentary thing, commentary, react. Okay, you can do a little bit. Everything can get political, but this whole Israel-Palestine shit has fucking overflowed its barriers to the point of fucking insanity. And like I don't know what he could have done. He would just have to have been a completely different person. It's just literally who Ethan is as a human being. And this isn't a judgment. He just does not have the ability to stop. Like, before shit gets out of hand. You know what I mean? And so Ethan provided a moment where commentary on drama, which is, you know, Hassan and fucking Destiny slapping each other playfully in the balls for the fucking 8th year in a row, that kind of drama, and then like fighting other streamers became hyper political. And now all of that shit is fucking spreading into the drama subsection and the drama communities, which is bad for everybody on my side of the aisle because lefties cannot handle drama. They can't. They just can't do it right. They're fucking nuts because like the drama streamers will be, you know, they're pretty centrist, a little more conservative than anyone else. Just because being conservative helps you like keep drama at hand's distance. Whereas if you're a little bit more ebullient and out there, you're probably going to be the drama. And so like that fucking hands distance got just bypassed. And so now you see like drama streamers and drama like communities and stuff. It's all these little fish hooks, like it's fucking Hellraiser, start trying to drag them into having like stern, strict, like prescriptive opinions on the fucking Middle East. That shit is just like overflowed its boundaries like crazy. And the left can't fucking have that conversation at all online right now. They've lost their fucking minds because if you don't just say like, hey, fuck it, it's a fucking genocide and I agree with you 100%, then you're done. You're done. I think it's a genocide. I just don't think that people are fucking dealing with it the right way. But if you like disagree with people talking, people were fucking saying I'm a genocide supporter for fucking talking shit about Hassan's merch line. People are taking Hassan Abi's merch line so seriously. It's a fucking hill in a war that is on the internet and not real about a real war. Well, you've lost your fucking minds, man. I just do log off. I like typing this shit. If I can't sleep, I'll go and argue with people in the fucking YouTube comments, but I leave. You're like, you fucking care. I don't. You know what I did this weekend? I built a new crawl space entry well with my father-in-law, and I reran cable. It took me a fucking like whole day to do a series of different things helping him out while I'm still recovering from back surgery. I cooked. I made like a series of dishes for Thanksgiving. I made pie from scratch and whipped cream, mashed potatoes, fucking gravy, the whole fucking kit and caboodle. Sam made the turkey. I leave. I feel like you guys don't leave. Like, leave. Get offline. It's not real. Especially if you're not making money, man. Like, fucking shut the fuck up. My God. Ah!
Hope you enjoyed your time on the West Side.